Chapter 6 Case Study 2. For the beam and loading shown, consider section NN and determine the shearing stress at A, point A, B, point B. In this question, we need to find shearing stress. Therefore, we need shearing stress formula tau equal to VQ over IT, where V is shear force, Q is moment of area, which has formula Q equal to A times Y cap. Since the shape of cross-section is not symmetrical, then we need to determine the location of neutral axis first, using this formula. After we know the location of neutral axis, then we could calculate moment of inertia, I, using parallel axis theorem, if the centroid of cross-section does not pass through neutral axis. If it is pass, so we only need to remove AD from this formula. Here is the strategy. First, we draw FBD and calculate reaction forces at the beam. Then we could construct SFD and we get the V. Then we calculate neutral axis and moment of inertia. Then we could calculate the shearing stress. First, we draw FBD at reaction forces as shown in the figure. For the pin, it has two components, X and Y. For roller, only has component Y-axis. Next, we using sigma moment at B equal to 0. AY is minus because it's clockwise times this length. Force at C is positive because counterclockwise times this length. Force at D also positive times this length, and we get AY. Then we find BY using sigma Fy equal to 0. AY is positive going up. Force at C and D is minus going down, and we get BY. At x-axis, there is only AX, so AX is equal to 0. Then we could construct SFD using forces and reaction forces that we know. First, at A, there is AY with 50 kN going up. There is no other force between A and C, so the graph is constant at 50 kN from A to C. Then at C, there is force 50 kN going down. So now the graph is decreased to 0. There is no other force between C and D, so the graph is constant at 0 from C to D. At D, there is force 50 kN going down. So now the graph is going down 50 points and constant from D to B. And from B, there is force By equal to 50 kN going up. So now the graph is back to 0. And we finish with SFD. It could be seen that here, section NN is lay between A and C. If we look anywhere between A and C, it experiencing same force. So we could say that at section NN, the V is 50 kN. Next, we will determine the location of neutral axis at the cross-section. First, we could divide the cross-section into two sections, 1 and 2, as shown in the figure. Then, we could get the area of each sections. Then we define y cap. We set the reference at bottom portion. Then y cap is distance from reference to each centroid of the section. And we get this value. Then we could multiply A with y cap. Then calculate the sum of area and sum of AY cap. Then, using neutral axis formula, we get the location of neutral axis is 50 mm from our reference. After we know the neutral axis, then we could calculate moment of inertia. Since here, there is no centroid that align with neutral axis, therefore we will using parallel axis theorem with AD square. Then substitute the value and we get moment of inertia of this section. Then sum both of it and we get moment of inertia for the whole cross sections. Next, we could calculate the shear stress. Starting with point A, take portion between upper surface to point A. We already know V and I. We still need Q and T. T is the width. So here the width is 25 mm. Then for the Q, we need A and y cap A. A is the area of this blue square and y cap A is distance from centroid of square to neutral axis. So here we have y cap A is 87.5 mm. Then substitute it to the formula and we get QA is this. Now we could substitute the known value to shear stress formula and we get tau A is 8.75 megapascal. Next, for point B, using similar procedure, we take portion between upper surface to point B, using similar value for I and V. Here the T is also 25 mm. The area is this and y cap B is this and we get the QB is this. Then substitute it to shear stress formula and we get the shear stress for point B is 15 megapascal and this is the answer.